migraines to knee pains to joint pains to sinus issues to diabetes to high blood pressure, even to cancer. All right. So we can definitely do those types of things. All right. All right, we got several cameras going to be going on. All right, so the key is all right. Let me we trying to get these things straight before we can get this.
Straight, go ahead.
All right, so we will be dealing with Reiki, which is called Universal Life Force Energy, breath control, and the mastering of that science, which is definitely a good mastery to have as far as healing is concerned. Like we said, we can deal with the we can deal with the aspects of healing minor as well as also major issues. All right, especially if you add in herbology, which we will get into, herbalism. All right. Also, we can tell what is going on with the individual through what is called iridology, or irisology, or iridology. All right, iridology or irisology. We can look at your eyes. All right, and tell. I was degreed by Grandmaster Baba Paul Gauss to be certified in iridology. All right. So we also go into the diet, the blood types. We also go into the science of melanin. All right, how to cleanse the melanin, how to acquire your psychic powers. All right, in particular, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairgestance, clairsentience. All right, as well as psychochemistry. These particular, let's say, energy modalities and psychic conscious powers, all right, just like it states within 1 Corinthians, the 12th chapter, it speaks about the fact of your gifts, all right? So this is part of your gifts, in which that when you raise Kundalini and illuminate yourself, these gifts are given unto you if you have the proper mindset. All right. So if you got the proper mindset, you definitely want, to master that. All right. So Reiki, we talk about Reiki, 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree. So we will initiate you into Reiki as well as also get you certified. All right. In Reiki 1, 2, and 3. So during that weekend, you can actually become a Reiki master, teacher. We can certify you for that. So that is part of the information that we can do. All right. That would be available for you. Certification in Reiki, Ushi Reiki, Tibetan Reiki, Shekon Reiki, all right, Kundalini Reiki. These 4, I've been initiated to Reiki Master or attuned to Reiki Master in all 4 of these energy modalities of Reiki. So it would be good for the people who want to know Reiki to come and share and participate. And of course, for the Reiki attunements, that's an additional charge. But for the whole weekend, it's only $200. So, give us a call, 910-364-9099. All right. If you're interested, we want people to come. All right. You're not playing. We also be going over pranic healing, which is an offhands, non-touch energy healing modality. All right, we tap into your outer aura, your health aura, and your inner aura. All right, like we said, your inner aura is your etheric body, which is called your etheric double. All right, which sits about 2 to 6 inches off of the physical body. So it's like about here to here. All right, off the physical body. All right, now you can, during pranic healing, you can do the 3 breaths techniques, which I talk about all the time. All right, which is essentially dealing with 6363, 7171, or empty retention. All right, 6363, for a count of 6, hold it for 3, breathe out for 6, hold it for 3. 7171 is you breathe in for 7, hold it for 1 count, you breathe out for 7, and you hold it for 1. Empty retention is that you just breathe in, no particular count, you hold it for 1 second, you breathe out, and then you hold it for 1 second. All right, so while you are doing scanning, which is of the aura, so you'll walk 12 feet back from the person, and as you come in, you have your hands up and your palms will be activated. You can actually go like this to your palms with your thumb, the center of your palm. All right, you can also go like this for your fingertips. Rub your hands together like this, like Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid. Whatever the case is, your hands are now activated, the chi is flowing, and as you focus your attention at your fingertips and at the center of your palm as you're walking into the person's auric field. And once again, you're about 12 feet away from the individual as you walk in. The person's auric field is only 3 feet. However, you know, you're given the benefit of the doubt that you might be dealing with someone who actually meditates and actually has a good diet and actually has positive thoughts. So as you walk in, you will feel the subtle change within the outer auric field, the health auric field, and then eventually the inner auric field. All right? And the inner auric field is where you want to stay at to remove is possible from out of the auric field. This is disease, disease matter, or disease bioplasmic energy, all right, in which that can possibly affect your physical body if this debris is left in the auric field. You don't want that. You want to be able to remove it. So you remove the bioplasmic energy by coming down from the top of the person's head, down the whole body to the feet, all the way around the body, all right? And you want to be able to flick that energy off a plant or into a bowl of water with sea salt or Himalayan salt or Epsom salt, whatever type of salt in which that you want. But the salt neutralizes the negative energy, all right? So you want to be able to do that, all right? So also with the pranic healing, you can use various colors. This is the advanced level. That was the basic that I just taught you. Now the advanced level, now, hold on, let me go back. So you scan, you sweep, and you energize. Let me say that before I go any further. Now, when you're dealing with energizing a person, you're still doing the same breath techniques, but you can do the Egyptian poses, all right? When you draw energy down, air prana down, and you transmit it through your dominant hand to the individual. So if you're left-handed, your dominant hand would be your left hand, and your receiving hand would be your right hand. So your left hand becomes your transmitting hand, all right? Vice versa, if you are right-handed, then your right hand is the dominant hand, and your left hand is the receiving hand. So you transmit with your right hand. So you are re-energizing the individual as you drawing energy down in your left hand, you're transferring it out of you into the individual. You're acting as a channel for this electromagnetic or prana, chi, or ki energy, all right? And as this energy comes down, what you want to do is visualize various colors, all right? Like, for example, the same colors of the rainbow, or the same colors in which that you will have for the healing in your mind. for the individual. So let's say the person is suffering from third eye, which is pituitary gland or pineal gland issues, all right? Then you will focus the energy at the top of the head and the forehead area, all right? After you, now this is another thing, you can actually go to the left and draw the energy out, and with your, take your fingers, you circulate it and pull it out, all right? The disease out, you go to the left, all right? To put energy in, you go to the right, all right? So knowing that, you want to be able to put in the proper color. So for the crown of the head, you can use white, violet, as well as gold, all right? For the throat chakra, it would be sky blue or bright blue, all right? For the heart, it would be pink or either green, light green, like lime, all right? Something associated color. And if you're dealing with the solar plexus, the color would be yellow, right? If you're dealing with nurturing issues, then the color would be orange. If you're dealing with rejection and sexual frustration, then the colors would be red to energize it. But then, of course, you would have to use another color to counterbalance that, because red is real powerful. It's for to energize a person. So that color is real good if someone who is impotent, all right, or who's having sexual issues, all right, to get them back, you know, functioning properly and getting it, you know, getting everything going for the male. Also for the woman, the same thing. If she's frigid and not sexual at all, the same thing will go for that. All right, and of course you can eat foods that correlates to those particular chakras. Like for example, even though the outside of watermelon is green, inside is red. So red is the color in which that you would utilize, one of the colors that you would use for the rebuilding, all right, of the sexual energy. All right, red peppers, you know, all these things can help. All right, you go up to orange, of course, tangerines, all right, pumpkins, in particular pumpkin seeds is good for the sexual energy also. All right, it has a large amount of zinc. All right, then you come up to the solar plexus, yellow. You're having problems with your, if you're having problems with your pancreas, your spleen and pancreas, that is ruled in your stomach, your liver, that is ruled by your solar plexus. Your solar plexus connects to those particular 4 organs, the endocrine glands. Well, it's yellow, so squash, eating squash, all right? Things that are yellow will help bring that back into balance, harmonious balance, all right? This is the reason why, as we say, God, nature, gave us the various colors so that these colors can help keep us in balance. So you should have every day you should have a green leafy salad with various colors in it, all right, in which that matches the frequencies of the various chakras, all right? Cabbage, carrots, all right? Orange carrots, or of course they have black carrots, or real deep purplish carrots also, all right? They have you know, you can, yellow peppers, all right? They also have the green leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, of course. you know, Dr. Sebi speak of those being, you know, hybrids or whatever the case is, but they can still have a function, especially with the fact that a lot of green leafy vegetables don't come around to, to the supermarkets except for kale and spinach. So you might have to use those just because of the limited supplies, but they are good. They still give forth energy and power. So you can still utilize them because of the chlorophyll potency. You want to take various herbs then, moringa.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please enter your host PIN.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important...
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Okay, we haven't had that happen in quite some time with getting disconnected. So, we don't know what's going on with that. Maybe they've seen a correlation between us doing this blog talk radio show, as well as also downloading to YouTube. And we teaching this information. Is this is the information that you will be learning. So pranic healing, Reiki, all right. When we get to Iridology, we talk about the eyes, all right. The eyes are the windows to the soul. If I can look at your eyes like a clock, all right, as I'm looking at them, I'm going in a clockwise manner from 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, back to 12. What that would tell me is that based on the area in which I'm looking at, in between that section, would tell me what part of the body is being affected. All right, that's what that would tell me. I would know what part of your body illness is attempting to come into, and then gauge that when I'm doing my Reiki, as well as also doing my pranic healing. All right, and remove as much of that negative bioplasmic energy, evil entities, negative thought forms, attachments, all right, within the, they call it implants, psychic implants. We call them thought forms, all right? But all these things can become attached to your person's auric field, and they need to be released so that the person can heal and that they can have their own thoughts. Oftentimes, what happens is that an individual think that the thoughts that they have are theirs when it's really not. These are thoughts of these entities in which that becomes attached to your auric field. All right. So Reiki and pranic healing can help with eliminating these attachments. All right. So, of course, we got, like we was talking about iridology. So we can also gauge the herbs in which that would be needed based on the section of the eye which is afflicted. Because by looking at the eyes, we can tell where the problem with the organ is taking place, the specific organ which is taking place within the body. So we can stand back from the eye in a clockwise position. Now we look at the body in a clockwise position and find the organ in which that correlates to that same position in the eye. Right? That's called iridology. All right. So we would teach you that. Once again, this is you get certified. All right. Also, that weekend we'll teach you herbology, herbalism in particular. We'll take you on a tour on our land, 28 acres. All right, and you can see the various plants, and we can tell you the properties behind the plants and how the plants look. You can take pictures, record them, however you want to do it. And these plants, we can tell you the healing properties of each one. All right. I've been studying herbology ever since I was 9 years old. My mom been teaching me ever since I was 9 about herbalism. All right. I became a master herbalist through Emmanuel Bible College and Herbal Academy. All right. Also received my doctorate of metaphysics through Emmanuel Bible College. So that is something, in which that I'm proud of, because it shows that I dedicated my life to this information. All right. So you want to know the various herbs. All right. We'll go over alfalfa, burdock, red clover, moringa, peach leaves, et cetera, et cetera. We go through a host of herbs. All right. We can identify more than 50 herbs, all right, in plants in nature, as far as for healing purposes and what they do. So we want to teach you how to do that also. All right. So that is something in which that when you come down, we'll get into. All right. Also, we'll go into Qigong. All right. I'll teach a section of Qigong. Also, we have Sifu Elohi. All right. El-Bey. Elohi is a Sifu master. All right. In Shaolin Kung Fu. All right. But he's also a master at many other styles, Wing Chun, as well as Qigong, Tai Chi. So he also will teach that, and you can get certified, what is called Qigong certification, first level. All right. Also Tai Chi, first level. All right. So we're talking about certifications that weekend. All right. Now, for the herbalism, for the Qigong and Tai Chi, that is a donation to the speakers. All right. The only one in which that you will have to, have additional funds for is to go through the Reiki 1, 2, or 3 level. All right. So just keep that in mind. All right. Once again, the whole weekend, that's food included. All right. Food included. All right. You go to the website, calendar of events, www.dralimel-bey.com. That's www.dralimel-bey.com, and go to calendar of events, and you will see, all right, you will see more in-depth information on what's going on, as well as the hotels that's in the area. And you can go in and book your hotel. All right. So you can book your hotel, and if you don't want the hotel, you can actually set up your, you can camp out. You can camp out on the land. Bring your tents and camp out on the land. All right. We have 28 acres. All right. And about 5 of the acres are cleared. All right. Completely cleared. All right. And we also have 47 other acres that's adjacent to it. So we want you to come on out, enjoy nature, enjoy indigenous affairs, indigenous spirituality. If you're calling yourself, if you related to the Choctaw, if you related to the Seminole, which is the Yamasee, all right, or Gullah Geechee, if you related to the Creek, which is Muskogee, all right, we say Cherokee, Ananawea, Selegi, You know, no matter what tribe, we are Moors. All right. The word Moor, based on Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition, correlates back to land. If you look up land in the Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition deluxe, it says land is the word Moors, M-O-O-R-S, Moors. So Moors and land are synonymous, meaning that they're interchangeable. So when I refer to you as a Moor, even though you are so-called Black, all right, some like Negro, all right, older ones like Negro. Some, since 1960, we've been using the hell out of Black. But when you look up Black based on the thesaurus, as well as also on Webster's dictionary, Webster Merriam Dictionary of etymology of words, there's a problem with Black because the Black originally meant pale, which means one dimmed of light, all right? And you're not dimmed of light. As a matter of fact, you are the greatest absorber of light on this planet as a melanated being, all right? So this is a health and wellness expo melanin conference hosted by United Washitaw, all right? We are Washitaw. As a matter of fact, you go get the Camp Holmes Treaty, all right, of 1835. It tells you specifically in the Camp Holmes Treaty, or the Treaty of Camp Holmes, that the Wichita nations are Cherokee, right? They cut me off again, so I always got a problem with them in this damn connection. All right. So just give me a second as I get back on here.
Enter your host pin. When finished, press the pound key.
To start your show now, press.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Yeah, peace, Zach. As you see, you keep getting cut off somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, too bad. Yeah, well, we still gonna talk about it. Still gonna get it in. And what was the last thing you heard me say right before I got cut off?
When you got cut off, we were talking about healing, different methods to heal yourself.
Got you. I was talking about the Camp Holmes Treaty.
Look at somebody's eye.
Right,
and
right.
Finalize to tell what kind of ailment they have. And also, we were talking about using those remedies to cure those ailments.
Right.
That you were talking about.
Right. So I talked about that. So I also wanted to talk about the Camp Holmes Treaty. That's where I was at. So if you go to the Camp Holmes Treaty of 1835, you would see where it speaks specifically about the Wichita nations. The Wichita nations, or Washitaw Nation, is not one damn family. All right? Stop letting people tell you that damn lie. All right? The Wichita family, Wichita Nation, excuse me, are the Cherokee, all right, the Choctaw, the Seneca, the Osage, the Pakwa, all right, and the Creek, which is Muskogee, all right, and the Comanche. They're all part of the Wichita nations, in which that signed in treaty with each other in 1835. All right, so you belong to any one of those several tribes, family-wise, then you are a member of the Washitaw Nation. All right, that's just what it is. All right, so when you add up the fact that families make up clans, clans make up tribes, tribes make up nations, and it's called the Washitaw Nations, then when nations come together, that means that they become what? That means they become an empire. So hence you have the Washitaw Empire, or Washitaw Didaktamanya more empire. All right, that's what you have. So don't let people keep telling you these lies when the only thing you have to do is go and read. All right, go and read. All right. So these are the families that makes up these various clans, tribes, nations, empire. Okay. Of course, what they're talking about, the family was talking about the heirs of Henry Turner versus the United States. All right. That's what they're talking about when they say a family. But that was Eliza Turner and her family, who Prophet Noble Ali is the son of, right? Prophet Noble Ali was the son of Eliza Turner. Okay? That was the son. So, you're talking about this being integrated. This information is integrated, all right? We have out of Durham, the Federation Moor Science Temple of America, Brother Shem L, all right? Brother Robert Stone L, all right? Them some good brothers, all right? And knowledgeable brothers, you know. Brother Shem is the Grand Governor and the Assistant Grand Sheik in the temple, all right? And them brothers teach the same exact information that we teach in the Moorish Holy Temple Science of the World, all right? And I'm not the Supreme Grand Sheik in any shape, form, or fashion, all right? I'm simply a Grand Sheik, and we trying to get this thing right because we got babies, all right? We ain't gonna keep lying to our people and keep putting them in all different directions and not getting this information, you know, properly. You know, we trying to take back collectively, holistically, our information. And we can only do that if we bring all the information out and put it on the line. Let's analyze it. Does this make sense? Why this does not make sense? You have more still damn debating about if we citizens or not. What you think about that, Brother Al?
They just haven't done enough studying. You know, they haven't done enough reading. And, you know, then they get confused about being, what, an American citizen, or, you know, I call myself an American national.
Right.
You know, personally, you know.
Right. So they don't know if they're a United States citizen or if they're a state citizen.
No, they don't know that.
Right.
You know, you were the difference between a U.S. citizen. They don't know that we are not U.S. citizens.
Right.
That's oh man, that's really the mind blowing right there.
Right, but you understand the fact is that we have Moors that still debating those subjects.
Yeah.
Because it says on the nationality card, USA citizen.
They don't understand that.
Well, I could have sworn. I could have sworn.
No.
Right, I could have sworn that the handshake was U.S.
Allah.
Oh, there you go.
They don't know what that means. That
Unity, salvation, Allah. Unity, salvation, Allah. USA. Unity, salvation, Allah. Okay? That's what that is. Unity, salvation, Allah. That's the USA. All right? This is for those who want to keep debating that subject. You know, some know this and still debate it with you. But, you know, we just trying to simply, you know, do what we can and teach the truth in the best way possible. You know, it takes time, you know, for those who once your haters, and all of a sudden they're your greatest admirers because you've been popping this and growing the whole time, and now they're catching up to the information. So this is something else that is going on. All right. You know, what else you want to say, Brother L? You know, we've been talking here.
Yeah, like I said, they have done enough research and not done enough studying on who we really are, like dealing with Indigenous or Aboriginal, autochthonous, any of those words. You know, you have some that think that, to my surprise, that think we still came from Africa. You know, you know, the majority came from Africa in the millions. You know, and it never was that like that. You know, we did have, you know, our people did come on ships, whether they willingly or not, but it wasn't that many, as slave ships is concerned. Like they said, that, you know, like they had it in Roots and all these other movies and other books. And it wasn't that many. You know, it wasn't what they say, 12 million or 250 million. No, it was never near that many. I mean, near that many. You know?
Well, Wikipedia say that it was 650. It was only about 650,000 that came to North America.
Now I could go along with something like that. You know, but a million, no. I mean, you would have people left in the African continent if that been on.
At that time, 400 years ago, at least this is what they claim. So, we know that they also discounted the fact that Mansa Abubakari II, the uncle, if I'm not mistaken, of Mansa Musa, came here. All right, he sent out 200 ships. All right, 200 ships. All right, in the year of 1311, around 1311 AD. Right, it took a year for them to get back. You know, close to a year. So that was 1312. He launched another party of ships. And matter of fact, only one out of the 200 came back. The other 199 ships continue coming into the shores of what we now refer to as America, which is North, Central, the adjoining islands, and South America. That is America. All right. Now, it is said that he launched by 1313 AD 1,000 to 2,000 more ships. Okay, that's damn near bringing the whole damn empire over here. And he wanted to come over here to be with his brothers and sisters. Now, who's his brothers and sisters that was already here from out of that same region of Nigeria and Mali and Niger? Oh, we know it's the Olmecs, who are known originally as the Mandi or Mandinka people, who are related to the Dogon, one and the same people, who once inhabited Egypt or Temeri or Tamaray, Kemet. All right. So we know that this is what is going on. All right. So we're talking about more than 1,200 ships to 2,200, almost 2,200 ships. All right, or 2,199 ships, however they want to say it. But we're talking about more than 1,000 to 2,000 ships that came here from Africa 168 to almost 200 years before Christopher Columbus. Before Christopher Columbus. So when Christopher, so-called Alberto Vespucci, who is not Amerigo Vespucci. America was not named after him. That's a lie. Just like Africanus, Scipio Africanus, Africanus was not his name. His name was Scipio Publius. That was his name. His name was not Africanus. That was a nickname given to him because of the defeat of Hannibal. All right. The name Amerigo was given to him as a nickname from his the men that he sailed with. Once they found out the name of America from the indigenous people. The indigenous people was already utilizing the name America. Okay, this was proven fact. I've studied and read too many books that said the exact same thing, from Blavatsky to Mark Amaru Pinkham. All right. Right, just too many books. So we just have to realize what's really going on here, that this is deception, because if that many ships came, then that means that there was thousands of people that came on those ships. We talking about over 1,000 ships to 2,000 ships. Then we talking about thousands of people that was on these ships. Hundreds and thousands of people that was on these ships. All right, that came here almost 200 years before Columbus, before the tales of Columbus. All right, so we just want to say that we're not staying on here long tonight, Brother Al. So, I just wanted to get on and get that information out about the conference. Once again, for those that's interested, give us a call at 910-364-9099. That's 910-364-9099. 910-364-9099. All right, give us a call. For those that's interested, we need you here at this conference. All right, it's going to be the conference of the year. You ain't going to never experience nothing like it. You ain't going to damn be at nothing like it. I'm telling you. All right, this is the joint. So include yourself. It's only $200 for the whole weekend. Plus you get the food and everything. Vegan food, all right? Vegan, vegetarian food. We don't deal with all that other stuff. We try to give you the best food so you can be able to listen the best and clearest. All right, so, we got the hotel stays on the website. Go to the website, www.dralimel-bey.com. That's DRALIMELBEY.com, and go to calendar of events, and you will see the whole layout. All right, the whole layout on the hotels. And if you don't want to spend any money for the hotels, then you can stay on the land. Like we said, we have 28 acres plus access to 47 more acres adjacent to it. So big enough place for you and your whole family, everybody. All right, so bring everybody out. All right. Once again, give us a call, 910-364-9099. All right, we need those phones to be ringing off the hook. All right, that's what it is. All right, we trying to get it in. So we got matter of fact, we got Brother Shem El, possibly who will be lecturing. All right, if you don't know who Brother Shem El is, then you need to get his books. All right, the brother is fire. He got all right, that's one of his books, and that's a fire book. I got that joint. You definitely need to check him out. All right, definitely need to check him out. This is it right here. All right, what is the higher self? Is this one right here. All right, what is the higher self? Circle 7 joint. All right. Exactly. All right. Right. Who is Elohim? That's one of his other joints. All right. Brother is an accomplished author. All right. We're going to have him. We're trying to get the blue and red pill down here too. All right. we get a big enough response, we can bring the blue and red pill down here. You know, them the brothers from out of New York who I've been knowing for now, shoot, over 15 years. You know, brothers on point. So we trying to get them down in order to be able to, you know, do this conference too. So give us a call. You know what I'm saying? We need a big enough response. But these are just some of the lecturers that we're going to be having this September the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Once again, September the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Mark this on your calendar. Call your bosses and tell them that you need to get off. All right? You need to get off. All right? Yo, I ain't working Friday. Yo, I'm rolling down. Back. All right? We in North Cackalack. All right? So that's where we at. That's where you coming to. Come on. All right? So anything you want to say, Brother L, before we go?
Yes, like I said, come on, you know, and he got the land down there, plenty of room, more than plenty of room. Take it from me, I've been there twice.
All right. Yeah, and Brother L been to both our locations, so that's beautiful. All right. So, and that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep more and more locations. All right. So, once again, give us a call, 910-364-9099. Go to the website, dralimelbey.com. Go to the calendar of events. Check it out. All right. Any other closing statements before we go? There you go, Brother L. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just call 314-644-4425 and I can see if I can reach them for you. No?
Say it again, Brother L.
I said if you can't reach Dr. Alim at that time, just call 314-644-4425.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
That's Brother L's co-host, Brother L, Professor Grand Sheik, all right, and Chief in United Washitaw. All right, so we love y'all, and we out.
Yeah, AGD, love the home, travel freedom, family, tradition, heritage, the missing links, spiritual miracles, awakening, to walk in space, time to eat, food for thought, the meditation. Holy rainwater flows off my altar, channel through the seasons, elevate the reason, with the purpose of life of the living, death to the conscious, at the end of the day, let it just the tightening, zombies running traffic, Christ in the pamphlet, looking for the lamp, repping at the church, plugging in the amp, rock of the ages, son of the undead, buried, a moral rage, I bleed red, eat the pain, words of truth, no signature, cause the blood from the visible literature, sitting at the dock of the bank, proposing, having rituals, turn the lights off, we can get real quick, sir, with empire mix, I'm in search for a fix, walking backwards, looking forward, patiently waiting, don't ignore it, holding truth, look like people on edge forward.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. What you want? Trap to freedom.
Walk into flight, all eyesight, interdimensional, travel white. Fuel for the journey, sunlight of fuel for the journey. Colored in the book of law, no need for attorney. I turn the page, feel the strip like the doctor coming out the cage. I'm the lion, big brain, sticks and stones, no pain. A worker's only working gain, attempting to keep my inner sane with lifestyle changes. High damn mountain plains, seven thoughts, no faults, who's to blame? It ain't the same, they take your name. I feel the sun, it ain't no fun, it don't mean can't have none. I see you run like you, Spain like none. It seems frightening, exciting. I go with fear and lightning. I'm the nigga low at night.